Oh, yeah, man. Y'all get on up in here. Y'all get up in here, man. We're going to wait for some people to get up in the stream, man. It's been a long time since y'all seen y'all boy go live. But we back in the flesh. So y'all get up in here, man. And we're going to get this party jumping, man. You know, I'm back in full flesh, man. Your boy K-Sap is back. Once y'all come in the building, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. Make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you're watching it on the playback, do me a favor, hype the video up. That would be greatly appreciated. We got a lot of things to talk about, man. Y'all see the title of the show, What Should We Believe? What should we believe, man? Y'all get up in here, man. Once y'all get up in here, do me a favor, drop a like on the video, man. Once we get some more people in the building, man, I see people starting to filter in. Once we get people in, we will start the show and we'll give the people what they want. So y'all come on in here and enjoy it. Marlon Kelsey, I see you in here, man. One of my mods, man. Make sure y'all got yourself a nice old drink, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight, man. I see you, my man GLG. What up, K-Sap? I see you. Yeah, y'all come in the building, man. Make sure y'all make yourself comfortable, man. Your boy is back, man. Graduation is over. Shout out to my son for walking that stage, man, making me a proud father once again. But we're going to get off into some things tonight, man. Like I said, man, what should we believe, man? What should we believe, man? We're going to go ahead and get this party jumping, man. You know, I ain't going to hold y'all, man. We're going to get this party jumping. Make sure y'all got y'all a nice little beverage tonight, man. You know, I'm trying to outdo Auntie Faye. You know, she come in on that tequila or that Zy. I got that Remy in my glass tonight, baby. I got the Remy in my glass tonight. But, you know, we're going to get off into it, man. Let's get this party started.
This episode is sponsored by True Choice Insurance. Here at True Choice, we take a different philosophy when it comes to providing you with your insurance options. We emphasize the value of the products we offer, instead of playing on the fear of you not being protected in your time of need. True Choice is affiliated with more than 60 insurance companies. This makes us one of the most independent agencies in the state of Texas. Please visit TrueChoiceInsurance.com for all your insurance needs.
Yeah, let's get it poppin'. James 4th, I'm back. We back, Back City. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin' like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV, that's Roman numeral 4. Off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap? No cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SBD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Come on. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. What? Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball droppin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'. You must love us cause you can't stop watchin'.
You know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, K-Sap. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it's going to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the title of the show, man. What should we believe, man? We had a lot of things take place in day 9 of OTAs, man. Cleveland has wrapped up their OTA session. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to catch up on, man. I know y'all been missing me, but I'm back. I know some of y'all saw me today on the full court. And y'all saw me on Sports Life and Trill podcast with Big Snacks, Auntie Faye, and our special guest, Mark Clayton. So we back. Y'all see the title of the show, man. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. So look, without further ado, we got to build this thing back up because we've been going for a while. We got to get back off in this algorithm. We got to get it popping on this late night session on this Saturday night. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk to the people that we got in the building. We're going to talk to the people that's engaging in the chat. And we're going to do this thing, man. But y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see what it is. And I always tell you, man, I never throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm always here. But y'all see what it is. And y'all see what it's going to be. But yeah, what should we believe coming out of Cleveland? Let's talk about it, guys. What should we believe, man? We're going to open up the phone lines tonight, man, for people that want to call in. We're going to have the phone lines open. So if y'all want to, tap in with me and get on the show and let your voice be heard, man, y'all can tap in. But we're going to pop this thing off, man. It's a lot of things going on, man. We saw some things that we talked about that we saw coming out of OTAs. We still got to talk about Jerry Jeudy with the brick hands. We still got to talk about Jerry Jeudy with the brick hands because in OTAs we saw Shedeur Sanders throwing some nice old passes, and once again Jerry Jeudy dropping passes. So I don't know if y'all sat there and saw the footage of Shedeur Sanders making some brilliant throws in OTAs. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the footage, man, of Jerry Jeudy, in action. Let's take a look. Look at this. Right to Jerry Jeudy and right off his hands. But look at all these other brilliant passes. Look at all this. KC Concepcion. Nice catch. Going to the ground, getting the ball. Look at that. Cedric Tillman across the middle, holding on to the ball. See that? Y'all see that? Wilson. Cole Wilson dropping the ball. Nice passes by Shedeur. Look at this. Right down the chute. Dropping balls. That was just a bad pass by Shedeur going to KC Concepcion. Keyshawn Junkins out of the backfield. Nice little roll out to Keyshawn Junkins. And this is, look at that. Jerry Jeudy caught that one. He caught that one. Little 5-yard hitch. A duck. Look how he moving through his progressions. Quick on his feet. Getting the ball away. Look, Boston. Denzel Boston. Look at that. Running back coming out of the backfield. Then the home run to Isaiah Bond. That's his big play receiver right there, man. Hey, that is his big play receiver right there in Isaiah Bond, man. Jerry Jeudy still dropping balls, man. I call Jerry Jeudy brick hands. You believe that Boston? I think Isaiah Bond, man. I got Isaiah Bond, man, pushing for that number one receiver, man. Because if you really look at it, Shedeur Sanders trusts Isaiah Bond. He talked about it last year about the trust factor. He trusts Isaiah Bond. And I think that Isaiah Bond is going to push for that number one receiver, him and Denzel Boston. Because quiet as kept, Denzel Boston was having a great OTAs, but they really never talked about it. We saw the pass that Deshaun Watson threw Denzel Boston going down the sideline. We saw that. We saw that. Sure-handed, you know what I'm saying? Sure-handed. Let's get off into our super chat. I appreciate my man GLG for the $2 super chat. Said, let's fucking go. Who do y'all believe? Yeah, I'm interested in who y'all believe. Because we done heard a lot of narratives come out of OTAs, man. We heard a lot of narratives when day one of OTA started. We heard all the stuff that Mary Kay Cabot had to say. And now she's kind of like backpedaling. She's kind of backpedaling on what she's saying now. Amber Love says Boston is physical. He going to go up and take it from exactly. He knows how to high point the ball. Great red zone target. Him and Harold Fannin Jr. are going to be great red zone targets for Shedeur Sanders. And we talked about it today about the direction that the team is going. And this team is getting young. They went out and traded for, Jared Verse, which is a freak of an athlete. We already know what he's capable of doing. We saw what he did in L.A., rookie of the year, two-time Pro Bowler. He put up numbers similar to Myles Garrett his rookie year. So they're trying to get younger. And then they got, and like we said today, two firecrackers on defense, Jared Verse and Quincy Wilson. Quincy Wilson as a linebacker right back there with Carson Schlesinger. And also Jared Verse, converting from linebacker to defensive end, multiple positions. So, a good direction to go on. But a lot of things that people have been saying, but like we talked about today, it really wasn't no focus really about the defense until this, this trade came about. Then they wanted to make that a issue. But it's kind of crazy that the whole talks was about the quarterback. And we heard the narratives. We heard everything that was being said. We heard the likes of Mary Cabot. I call her and her other two compadres, the Three Students. We heard what they had to say. So let's listen to what Mary Kay and them said when Shedeur Sanders took over OTAs in day 8. And let's listen how Mary Kay and them try to downplay it. But now Mary Kay really sees this as a quarterback competition, where as though she didn't even give it time to play out because she jumped out there like a cabbage, all head and no ass, when she made her first statement about, let's go ahead and just give Deshaun Watson the quarterback one position right now after she saw him in one day. So let's listen to what Mary Kay Cabot and the Three Students are saying now. Let's take a listen.
Stage of practice, but of course that quarterback competition is still going on. And Mary Kay, today was the first day since we've been out here that Shedeur Sanders seemed to take the bulk of the first team reps, and he seemed to sort of be the featured quarterback in this practice.
He really was. In other practices where Shedeur had gone first in some of the drills, it seemed as though Deshaun would step in and split some of those first team reps in 11-on-11s and some of the other situational things like 2-minute. But not today. This was Shedeur Sanders' day. He got to go first in all the key 11-on-11s. And even though he had a ragged practice like everybody else did, all the quarterbacks were just a little bit off.
He tried
today.
to downplay.
He was called for some delay of games. There were a lot of.
Now, you see how Mary Kay tried to downplay what Shedeur Sanders did? She said he had a ragged day. She had a ragged day. He had a ragged day until he threw the ball to Isaiah Bond. Keep listening.
Incompletions on the part of both of the quarterbacks, Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. But he came up with, in the 2-minute drill, a beautiful bomb to Isaiah Bond. And it kind of just took away some of the messy day that was. So that was good for him.
Yeah, it was one of those throws that when you're watching it.
Now, y'all see how Mary Kay tried to downplay that, man? You see how Mary Kay basically said it was a rough day for the quarterbacks, all the quarterbacks, and trying to, not give the light to what Shedeur Sanders did. 7 of 15, 3 TDs, no interceptions. But she wanted to throw in the delay of games and stuff like that. See, that's what they try to do. They try to minimize all the achievements Shedeur has, done. It's already hard for Shedeur now because of the challenge that he's up against. But the insiders don't make it no better, man. I mean, Mary Kay just kind of downplayed that whole day by putting emphasis on the delay of games and things like that. Let's continue to listen to what Ashley Barstock and the other 3 students said.
You kind of like, is it going to get to him? Did he make the perfect throw? And it did. It landed right in Isaiah Bond's arms in that back corner of the end zone. And Ashley, I don't know, Todd Monken has said he's going to name his starter here at some point soon, but today really kind of mucked things up a little bit after what felt like this was headed for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, definitely.
Why did it muck things up? Y'all the one that basically, with your compadre Mary Kay Cabot, y'all one that basically said that Deshaun Watson was the front runner. Give the job to Deshaun Watson. Now all of a sudden, y'all saying it's a quarterback competition. What should we believe? That's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with the Cleveland media, man. Let's continue to listen.
I mean, this was just a total change of pace from the practices we had seen. So it was definitely notable. And I mean, again, when you have a practice with all those sort of delay of game penalties, some bad snaps in there, it makes it really hard to judge things.
Okay, we will have full coverage of everything that happened at Browns OTAs today, all at cleveland.com.
You see how they try to downplay it, but that's turn the page a little bit. Coach CJ said, I still think JJ will have a better year than last year. It's his contract year. He's putting in work. Yeah, he's putting in work, but he still got to catch the ball. I mean, I'm the one that went out on record and said, Jerry Jeudy going to have a bounce back year, but he still got to catch the ball. He still got to catch the ball. Big Snacks in the building. What up, Snacks? He still got to catch the ball, guys. But let's go ahead and listen how Tony Grossi kind of framed what he said when Shedeur said. He said it was Shedeur Sanders' day. So let's take a listen to what Tony Grossi had to say.
Shedeur today, play of the day, a deep ball to Bond. What were your thoughts overall on that?
Yeah, I thought it was Shedeur's day. He was first team in every 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 period. He, as you said, he made the throw of the day to Isaiah Bond over D'Angelo Ross, about a 30-yard go route touchdown. Afterwards, Monken said, I let the play continue. It would have been a sack. Okay. But it was a nice throw and a good catch. Isaiah Bonds, by the way, have a pretty good spring. The reason I say it was a big day for Sanders, besides all that, Monken was very, very complimentary of Sanders in the post-practice interview period. He also said that besides the fact that he's still improving, he comes to work every day. He's impressed with his work ethic. Monken did say, this is the first time he said that. He said, we have 2 starting caliber quarterbacks on the team. Okay. It's the first time he's gone that strong. He still won't name his number 1 quarterback going into training camp. He's not ready yet.
Yeah. Maybe
next week he will. But he actually said it changes day to day in his mind. He's close to naming it, but he wants.
Now you heard what Tony Grossi said, and I'm kind of leaning toward what Amber is saying. Tony Grossi is a changed man this year. He's talking a different tone. I think he's been humbled because of his guy Dylan Gabriel letting down, and I think he's been humbled. So now he has to really see football for what it is and what Shedeur Sanders brings to the table, because some of this stuff that they say just don't make sense, man. And Amber said they'll turn on Deshaun Watson as soon as he's been named quarterback 1. Well, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? They turned on Deshaun Watson when he went through all them allegations, right? Now, that goes to show it's anybody but Shedeur, because now they just really trying to shut Shedeur out and advocate for Deshaun Watson. But, the leader of the pack, Todd Monken had some things he wanted to say to get off his chest. Let's take a listen to what Todd Monken had to say.
Has come on the last week and a half as a player, and he's still a developmental player. Shedeur's really come on. I thought he had a really good day today. I thought Deshaun had a good day today. And so I thought both of those guys continue to compete. And you saw today we've been alternating those guys. You're just not out here every day to see it. It just happened the day you were out here and Shador got.
See, that's key. You heard what Todd Monken said. He's basically telling the Cleveland media, see, these narratives, see, Todd Monken is smart. If y'all pay attention to what Todd Monken said, see, the media gets these little things that they want to do, these little nuances, and start writing these articles based off of their own opinion. But Todd Monken just shut all that down. You heard what he said. Y'all not out here every day to see it. So what's really going on? Who should we believe? First, they say that they got access to all the practices, but Todd Monken, the head coach, just stated that y'all not out here every day to see it. So let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play that back.
You're just not out here every day to see it. It just happened the day you were out here and Shador got a lot.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all not out here every day to see it. So guys, that's stop for a second. Let's stop for a second, guys. Let's put this in perspective. Todd Monken just stated to the media and these insiders, y'all not out here every day to see it. So I told y'all guys with the receipts that they make up their own stories. They fictitious. That goes back to what Jason Lloyd said about Shador Sanders not knowing how to read a defense, that he is the worst quarterback since sliced bread, using the advanced analytics. That's based off of his hate. That's based off of his opinion. There's no facts in that. It's no facts to that. Todd Monken, let's play that one more time, man. That is key. Listen to what Todd Monken said.
Guys continue to compete. And you saw today, we've been alternating those guys. You're just not out here every day to see it. It just happened the day you were out here and Shador got a lot of the work with the.
See, you're not out here every day to see it. So that goes to show somebody's lying. And it can't be Todd Monken. So who's lying? This Cleveland media is terrible. They make up their own stories.
Ones.
Todd, last week Travis talked about you saw an improvement in the urgency in Shador's footwork. So is that something you identified when you came over? And then how do you go about getting him to improve that?
I think some of that was some of the decision making. I think speed up, moving through his progressions. I think the more reps you get, the more comfortable you get in progressing.
Now, you heard what Todd Monken said. The more reps you get, the more comfortable you get. You get through your progressions. He didn't have that chance last year. He didn't get that chance with them reps. Shador had to go find reps. He had to go up to the local college just to get in some throws. He didn't have that chance. So all offseason, Shador has been putting in the work, and Todd Monken has been impressed with how Shador has approached this whole situation, coming in every day to work, coming in every day, doing everything right. And he believes in Shador Sanders. He has watched the maturation of Shador Sanders. And we talked about this earlier. For the guys that joined the show with Sports Life and Trill, and Mark Clayton was on. And he basically said something about Todd Monken that probably people don't know. And I said this long time ago, that Todd Monken had, his hands in the development of Lamar Jackson becoming an elite passer that he is. And he sees talent. He sees that in Shador Sanders. He's going to make Shador Sanders the best version of himself. Todd Monken has that attribute in him. Let's continue.
Before the touchdown pass, not so good. He started to back up in the pocket. Really probably would have been a sack. We let it play out. So, again, he's still a young developmental player that I think has come a long, long way, and I think he's got a huge upside. I really do.
See, when you talk about somebody that got a huge upside, and then he backed it up and said, I really do. Todd Monken believes in Shador Sanders. And I think Todd Monken is going about this the right way because of the fact of what he has said. You just don't want to come out and be like, here, it's all Shador. It's all about Shador. You try to bring Deshaun Watson along with you to see what you can get out of him. But the direction of the team says that they're going with the youth movement. And I think the fans will be disappointed if they do march Deshaun Watson out. But we're gonna let it play out. Let's continue.
Off of that, a couple weeks ago, I know Deion Sanders mentioned that he wants to meet with you, sort of give you a lay of the land on Shador. Is that something that you're planning on doing at any point, and what are maybe the benefits to actually have a conversation?
Well, first of all, I can't wait. First of all, got a lot of respect for Coach Sanders, obviously as a player, but also what he's done as a coach. And obviously he's done a great job with Shador as a father. I'm open anytime he wants to meet. He said he was going to come, but he had a commercial. So if he just lets me know where the next commercial shoot is, I'll be there. I'll show up. I really am looking forward to it. I got a ton of respect for him, and I got a ton of respect for Shador because all he's done since I've been here is work. That's all he's done is compete. He was here early in the offseason. Hell, he bought.
Now, you heard what he said. Got a lot of respect for Prime. Got a lot of respect for Shador Sanders. He's been here early every day. All he does is compete. Now, listen. Let me go and back it up. Now, listen to what he says at the end. Let's take a listen.
Is compete. He was here early in the offseason. Hell, he bought me a horse head. I mean, tried to, cheese up to me early. So I think, which is really cool. I think it's been great.
Now, you heard what Todd Monken said, man. Now, the funny thing about that, because we got to talk about it. We have to talk about this, guys, because everybody was in an uproar about Deion Sanders coming to meet with Coach Todd Monken. But what happened the other day when Dabo Swinney snuck up in the practice facility and had a sit down and was talking with Todd Monken and the coaching staff? It was all good. But nobody really wanted to address that. See, this is what they do, because we always said they are scared of Prime. Prime don't want nobody job. They just scared of Prime. That's the crazy thing about it is, all he wanted to do was have a little sit down. That's all, little chat over coffee. But everybody made a big deal about it. They got scared. But this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, he keep on talking about that birthday gift. Now, I want y'all to listen to what Chris Sims and them said about Deion Sanders going up and visiting Todd Monken. We got to hear this.
About Deion Sanders saying he would like to meet with Todd Monken. Here is Deion himself on his objective of having that meeting and why he wants to do it.
Things about growing, how to get him going. That wasn't asked of me a year ago. I don't understand it. Like, even a guy like Travis Hunter being drafted to Jacksonville, and I've had him for the last 3. Don't you think you would want to talk to me to let me know, to ask me what gets him going and what backs him off and what, like, you would want to know that. So I anticipate, and I can't wait to have that conversation with Coach Monken.
And he said he wants to have the conversation not as a father, but as a coach, basically a resource to talk to Todd Monken about what it will take to get the most out of Shador Sanders. But there's still a clear bias there.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
He wants
Yeah.
Shador to win
It
the
doesn't look
competition.
good.
He wants to tell Todd Monken what he needs to do. And basically, and look, again, we love Deion, and I'm never going to not speak the truth in order to avoid making anyone uncomfortable or unhappy. It looks like Deion wants to try to work his magic on Todd Monken and explain to Todd Monken why it's in everyone's best interest for Shador to be the quarterback. And if you do X, Y, and Z, it'll work. And if it doesn't happen, it's because you failed, not because Shador failed.
Yeah.
That's the danger. And that's why I think Deion needs to take a look in the mirror and ask himself, am I capable of separating father from coach?
Now, hey guys, let's put this in context. Deion said he wanted to talk to Todd Monken as a coach, not a father, right? Didn't Dabo Swinney, he's not Deshaun Watson's father. He snuck up on the facility and talked to Todd Monken as a coach, as a coach, national champion coach, right? That coached Deshaun Watson 10 years ago, right? So what's going to have to happen is instead of Deion announcing it, he should have just popped up like Dabo Swinney. Would that have made it better? See, you can't have it both ways. Let's continue to listen.
Is this something that I would say about any of my former players, or am I being influenced by the fact that this is my son? I couldn't fix it for him when he slid to round 5. This is my way to fix it now. I'll help him get a fair shot at being the week 1 starting quarterback. He'll win the competition with Deshaun Watson, and everything will work out. I think that's a clear, obvious bias that any of us as parents would have. I think he needs to be honest with himself and maybe not try to have that conversation.
Now, what's the difference? They said be honest with himself, and he shouldn't have that conversation. But did Dabo Swinney just pop up and have that conversation with Todd Monken and actually took pictures with Todd Monken and had a conversation with the whole coaching staff? What's the difference? What is the difference? Auntie Faye, I got that Remy up in my cup. It's going to get dangerous. But this is what I'm saying. So y'all guys got to understand something. They scared of Prime. Prime already told him, I don't want y'all's job. And he made a great point. Jacksonville never reached out to him and said, hey, what makes Travis tick? He didn't have him for the last 3 years. And see, that's the difference, guys. You see, it's anything that's dealing with this Shedeur Sanders situation and the Prime family, they don't like it. They do not like it, man. And that's just a simple, that's facts. So, man, I mean, chat. So what should we believe coming out of Cleveland? What should we believe coming out of Cleveland, man? So many narratives out there. So many different things, man. They're trying to sweep a lot of things under the rug. And see, y'all know what they did. They never talked about the interceptions Deshaun Watson threw in OTAs. But they wanted to focus on Shedeur Sanders' interceptions. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, man. And I would love to be the fly on the wall with the interesting conversation Dabo Swinney had with Todd Monken. But nobody's making a big deal of that. Nobody's making a big deal of that. They're not making a big deal of that. Wow, he reads minds of trying to psychologize Coach Prime, or he's just lying. I mean, this is what I'm saying. They told Coach Prime he need to pump his brakes. But hasn't anybody made mention of Dabo Swinney's appearance, man? Actually, they embraced it. They thought it was a good thing that Dabo Swinney went up there. So what's the difference, guys? Come on, chat, talk to me, man. What's the difference? What's the difference in Dabo Swinney going up to talk to Todd Monken than Deion Sanders? So Deion Sanders just got to pop up. He shouldn't have told people that he was going up. He should just said, I'm just going to pop up. He should just pop up. Don't you think he should just pop up? But that's some of the crazy stuff that you get out of Cleveland, man, with this Cleveland media, man, and these insiders. I mean, I remember watching the show, the Ken Carman and Anthony Lima show, And they absolutely went nuts over it. Anthony Lima, he kind of crashed out about Dion going to meet with Coach Prime. Talking about it wasn't a good look. He should stay away. Like Anthony Lima, he shows his true colors every day when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. He shows his true colors. He shows his true colors, man. I just don't understand. But I'm gonna open up the phone lines, man. If you want your voice to be heard and you want to chime in on this whole situation, man, if you have any other thoughts, man. Phone lines are open. You can catch the Simple Ball Dropping Hotline at 214-425-9333. The number's on the screen. So if you want to call in, man, and let your voice be heard, we'll take a couple calls, man. We'll have the phone lines open. But other than that, man, it's like, Todd Monken is excited to hear from Dion, man. It's respect. It's just respect. You know what I'm saying? He said he has a lot of respect for Coach Prime. He has a lot of respect for Shedeur Sanders, and he loves Shedeur Sanders' work ethic. And Shedeur Sanders is not asking for no handouts, man. He's coming in, putting in the work. It's like he's working his ass off to show everybody that he's more than capable of getting this job done as an NFL quarterback. You just got to give him the opportunity. Give him the opportunity. But the phone lines are open, as you see on the screen. It's kind of crazy. Anthony Lima glasses almost fell off, crashing out. Yeah, they crash out over anything when it comes to Shedeur Sanders, man. They angrily try to get their points across. Amber Love, DW is not going to be the name. Quarterback one, when Garrett was traded, there was no need to start Watson. Youth movement begins. Yeah. Myles Garrett was traded. Jared Verse comes in. And we said that earlier, man. They youth, man. But we're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see how it plays out, man. It's going to be very interesting, man. I know everybody's looking forward to what Todd Monken got to say. Because a lot of things can change. It changes every day. Todd Monken got a tough decision to make, man. Got a tough decision to make. But may the best man win, man. May the best man win. But it's very interesting on how things are going to play out, man. So do y'all think with the trade of Myles Garrett, does this defense take a step back this year? Or with adding Jared Verse, they can compete and elevate even more? Let me know. Phone lines are open. Give us a call. Phone lines is open. Y'all can give me a call. But yeah, so it's very interesting, man, with all the narratives, man. But watching OTAs and some of the clips that we saw of Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders, they both, did a pretty good job. They both threw the ball well. It looks like Shedeur Sanders got a lot more spin on the ball this year. And like Todd Monken said, the footwork is there. You know what I'm saying? Going through his progressions, getting the ball out of his hands. They can compete this year. Lady PC 67, I totally agree. Big Snacks in the chat talking about Auntie Faye call. Amber Love said, I don't think Myles will be the reason defense takes a step back if they do. Yeah, I mean, Myles, there's certain games that, like Big Snack said today, it was certain games that Myles Garrett, like against the Patriots, had all them sacks, and they still got the head busted. So, the defense with the new defensive coordinator, we'll see what he implements for the freaks that he have on defense, and Carson Schlesinger, Jared Verse, Quincy Wilson. And you heard Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward said he wants to stay a Cleveland Brown, even though Myles Garrett got traded. He said he still wants to be a Cleveland Brown, man. And then we talked about the fact that Auntie Faye had us cracked up today because of the fact that she said the way Jared Verse came in and snatched Dylan Gabriel's number 8. That was kind of funny. But hey, it is what it is, man. Yeah. But the phone lines is open, man. So I'm waiting to hear y'all's call, man. But that goes to show, man, it's going to be interesting, man. You know, training camp coming up. You know, it's going to be interesting, man. I want to see what these cats do when they pad it up and some of these, you know, intertwined scrimmages. Because some of the things that DG got jacked. Some of the things that we saw in OTAs, you know, you only can base it off of a few things, man. You can't put too much stock in it because nobody's out there getting hit. Nobody's out there rearing off on anybody. I want to see it. I want to see it in pads. And when I talked about Jerry Brickhand Judy, you know what I'm saying? You're not even getting hit out there. You're just dropping balls. Let me see when, you know, the defense is able to put some wood on you. See if you can hold on to the ball. I know a lot of people had some concerns about KC Concepcion. What you say? Auntie Faye said, laugh out loud. You call, I stutter. But a lot of people had some grief about KC Concepcion, you know, dropping the ball a lot. But you look at his past footage on when he played, you got to look at, you know, him catching the ball in traffic, holding on to the ball in traffic. So that's all that matters. Holding the ball on in traffic when you getting hit and getting launched on and you hold on to the ball, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern, but come on, Jerry Jeudy is a veteran in the league, man. You know, you can't have brick hands like that. But Jerry Judy's out to prove himself this year. Jerry Jeudy got to prove himself, and he's worthy of that number 1 spot because you got some hungry dogs, man. You got some hungry dogs that are willing to take that spot away from Jerry Jeudy. And that wide receiver room, it's a log jam out there. You got to look at it. You still got Cedric Tillman. You got Thrash. You got KC Concepcion, Denzel Boston. You got guys like that. You on the line with Simply Ball dropping the KSAP. Who we got?
Yeah. This is Gerald Tatum from California, man.
What's going
on?
I've been
watching this clown. Man, I've been watching this clown, Jerry Jeudy, man, drop the ball, man. He got hands of clay, man. What the hell's in the gloves? I thought them gloves were sticky.
He got brick hands.
Yeah, man. What the hell, man?
You tell me.
Man, I'm just mesmerized by the clowniness of what he's doing on that field.
So what do you think the issue is with Jerry Jeudy's hands?
Listen. As high as I've been with high school football, but I know when I see a guy who just can't catch the ball.
Yeah. I totally agree, man. And it kind of irritates you, huh?
Yeah, that really irritates me, man. And then he dropping footballs in the end zone, giving it right to the man.
Yeah, you going back to that Chicago game last year, dropping the ball, let him take it away from
you. Man. And then this is my only thing about this. They always say what Shador can't do, what Shador can do. Shador had to play against 2 teams last year, his team and the other team. He had to play against 2 coaches. He had to play against the other coach and Stefanski. Yeah. Nobody's saying nothing about that.
Because they sweep a lot of things under the rug. That's what they do when it comes to Shador. They sweep it under the rug. They don't want to be real about the whole situation. All his great things that he do, they sweep it under the rug. We'll go back to that Raiders game. His first start. First rookie quarterback in Cleveland history to win their first start since 2016, right? And then you go see what he did against Cam Ward, the number 1 pick when they played Tennessee Titan.
Yeah.
The first rookie quarterback in a Super Bowl era since Joe Burrow to throw for over 360 yards and have 3 touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. They swept all that under the rug because of the fact of the nonsense that Kevin Stefanski played in that game with the Wildcat instead of keeping Shedeur on the field.
Exactly.
So they sweep all his attributes up under the rug. Then you go to, the NFL come calling to make him a Pro Bowler. Then you had people, talking about he shouldn't accept the Pro Bowl invitation. You heard what Adam the Bull said on UCSS. If I'm Shedeur, I don't even accept that. You can't take that away from him. You can't undermine his achievements. And that's what they do.
Exactly.
That's what they do, man.
And you seen the last 7 games of what's his name? Watson. You seen the last 7 games of him.
Yeah.
And then you seen the 7 games of Shedeur.
Exactly.
It's no comparison.
Hey, I'm glad you pointed that out because they don't want to point that out. All they are looking at is that Deshaun Watson is healthy. He's came back off a 2 Achilles injury, and he looks good throwing the ball. I mean, I can go out there and throw the ball in some shorts and a jersey and throw the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the North Carolina game. I just want to go back to the North Carolina game. When he played real good in that game, they didn't like that. They had to try to humble him in the Rams game with no name people on the field.
Oh yeah, because he came out against look when he came out against the Carolina Panthers, Shedeur was that dude, right? So what happened was when they played against the Rams at the end, the Rams had a lot of players on that field that was trying to make the roster. Kevin Stefanski took all of Cleveland guys out, and they put Shedeur Sanders out there and with some guys that got cut right after that, and we ain't heard of them ever since, and it just made him look bad. And you had the Rams with still their number 1s and number 2s on the field trying to make plays to make that roster. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But man, look.
Well, I
appreciate your call, man.
I appreciate you taking my call.
All right, you have a great day. Great call.
You too.
All right. Yeah, we had an angry caller, man. He was pissed off that Jerry Jeudy is just like GLG said. Appreciate the $2 super chat. He said Jerry Jeudy been simply ball dropping too. Yeah, hey, we can get Jerry Jeudy on the show because he is simply ball dropping. Appreciate the $2 super chat, GLG. Yeah, that caller, man. Told y'all, man, get that in your glass, get that Remy. But yeah, that was a great call. Phone lines are still open. We're going to take some more calls. But yeah, I agree with the caller, man. The caller frustrated. See, that's what happens, man. There's a lot of passionate people out there that want to see the Cleveland Browns do well. We had a caller call in, but the caller disconnected. You're now online with Simply Ball Dropping the KSAP. Who we got?
Triple OG Unc Kenny in Tampa, man. How you doing, KSAP?
What's going on, Kenny?
Man, look at him. Before I get started, man, you and Big Snacks, y'all kill me with y'all light skin, dark skin thing. That's hilarious, man.
That's Snacks, man. You got to get on Snacks about that.
No, that's both of y'all.
Nah, hey, that's Snacks. That's Snacks. Hey, look, I can't let you do that, Kenny. That's Snacks. I can't let you do that. That's all Snacks. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
All right, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's talk a little football. Let's talk a little football. Just to piggyback just one statement off that last call. As far as Jeudy is concerned, man, Jeudy catches. He's a body catcher, and even when he does catch the ball with his hands, he don't catch it with confidence. Last year, Bond was doing that, but I see Bond is catching the ball with his hands now. So you could see the difference in that because you were noticing when Bond was catching the ball, he was kind of like leaping up, taking a jump up. That's why he wasn't catching the ball and running fluidly.
Yeah,
he was kind of like giving a little leap up, catching the ball with his body. But yeah, that's what's happening with him. Let's talk football. So man, I'm really, really, really excited about this team, KSAP. I am, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. As much as Miles is a milestone in so many ways, man. I'm telling you, man, they're not going to miss much, if anything. First of all, Verse is coming from a 3-4 Rams defense that is more geared for that defensive end to be just as much as a run stopper as a pass rusher. But with that 4-3, move him into that, that's more pass rush friendly. Now, last year, he was number 3 in the NFL in pressures, quarterback pressure.
Yes.
Okay? So he gets to the backfield. It's just about finishing. That's, part of his maturity as far as coming into his third year. I'm expecting a leap. But let's talk this. Now, they've been talking about these 3 safeties on defense now, right? How they use Nick Umwari out there and Kyle Hamilton, and they doing that. I think we missing something here, K-Sap.
Well, we missing.
Now, really, that what that safety position that they're using, and we used to call that the Sam linebacker, which was like the weak side linebacker. But they wasn't really, as they were getting bigger, they weren't quick enough to keep up with these Christian McCaffreys and that boy Bijan Robinson, them boys coming out the back, like that. So that's when they went to the hybrid. But guess what? We drafted a kid that plays linebacker who's actually smaller than E-Man and Justin Jefferson. Now, Justin Jefferson out of Alabama.
Yeah.
He's 220 pounds. E-Man 228. E-Man a safety and Jefferson. Now, to me, the odd man would be out. See, I'm a dude, I believe in putting the best athletes on the field.
Exactly. Me too.
Okay?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think the odd man out would be Hickman. Because if you could slide Jefferson in there and then put E-Man at either strong or free safety, then you got him and Delpit back there with JJ back there. So that's my whole thing about the defense to make that thing even more dangerous. And that offense gonna cook, man.
Oh yeah, but you know what's interesting when you're talking about the defense, you got to look at it because with that trade they got younger, right? They got a 2-time Pro Bowler in Jared Verse. You got to look at his rookie year on the sacks that he had.
And they got something that Miles didn't offer him. They got a vocal leader.
Yeah. But look, I talked about it today. You got 2 firecrackers. You got Quincy Wilson, linebacker. You know what I'm saying? He's a firecracker. All he knows is pain. Just like Jared Verse. All he knows is pain. But then the equation that you just said, we can't sidestep of what you just said. And Justin Jefferson, then Delpit back there. But then you got to look at it. You still got Carson Schlesinger. You still got Denzel Ward.
And I'm really expecting Mason Graham to take a leap. I'm expecting him to take a leap. I'm expecting it from him.
That's what I'm saying. The tools that they have on defense, you just alluded to.
They ready.
They're not gonna miss too much of Myles Garrett. This is almost a plug and play.
It is. Now check this out. That was the one gem I had for defense. Now I got one on offense. Now, you remember when Monken came out earlier this week and said he got 4 out of the 5 offensive linemen?
Yep.
And trying to figure out the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a little bit earlier, I've been watching a lot of film. I've seen Eldon
Jenkins.
They had him at center.
Yep.
So I think Brailsford, as a matter of fact, I know Brailsford is too small right now. Brailsford is barely 290 pounds.
Man, he's borderline.
He was 286.
Exactly.
They weighed him in. Yeah. So that's way light, but the one that they used the extra pick to go up for was that boy Barber out of Florida. Now what what they're talking about doing is plugging in Tevin Jenkins at the right guard position.
Yeah.
And moving the other Jenkins to center. I think Barber is a way better upgrade to him. Like I say, I want to put the best players on the field.
And then you got to look at the whole offensive line, the way it's structured. You got to look at Howard too, Titus Howard. You got to look at how this offensive line is going to be constructed.
He's going to be your right tackle.
He's versatile.
Okay. But he played primarily right tackle over there.
Yes.
At Houston.
Yes.
So with that being said, and remember he didn't give up no sacks, so we don't want to mess with that.
That's what I've been telling people.
We kind of want to leave that alone. But and then we got Zion at the left guard.
Yep.
We got Spencer at the left tackle, and probably like I say, Jenkins gonna put that center on. Like I said, right guard is the one that they talking about. Tev Jenkins. Terry was serviceable last year, but he ain't no Austin Barber.
Yeah.
Now Barber did play some tackle, but that boy, he ain't number 6'3". I'm telling you, bro. I believe Barber gonna come in there and take that because he's definitely a better lineman.
But look, I'm glad that you brought Austin Barber up, because if you go back and look at the draft, these are little gems that you find late in the draft that people didn't forget about.
Remember, they used the extra pick to move up to get him. They moved up to get him.
Look, you think like me, but I just don't have to. I don't have to put it out there all the time, right? Because my thinking is like, when you look at the draft, you always gonna find that diamond in the rough. These are sneaky cats that Andrew Berry went out there and got, because anybody that comes out of Alabama, they raw talent, and you get them in your organization, you got something. You did that with Justin Jefferson, right? And then you go out there and
can play that position.
Exactly.
He can play it.
And you go out there and get Austin Barber late. They move up to get him, and then you look at, E-Man, right? He's probably one of the most underrated safeties in there, because you know who E-Man reminds me of? He reminds me of Peanut Tillman.
Peanut.
Yeah, he reminds me of, he's a ball hawker. Anytime he get a chance to get to that ball, he got that fist bump, and he generates a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I seen him. They showed him in practice the other day. Even though they were doing the walkthrough, a dude was running with the ball, he swung at it. It's time to get it.
Exactly. He's a turnover machine, and that's the type of safety that ain't scared to come down in the box and put the wood on you.
E-Man from across that bridge over there. I'm in Tampa. E-Man from over there in Pinellas County.
Yeah.
So he was Florida boys. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, them Florida boys, man, they hungry with the gold in the mouth. They hungry.
Yeah, you already know. I got 10 to the bottom. I'm 66 years old.
There you
I
go.
got 10 to the bottom. You already know. Hey, man, so look, man. Like I say, I'm really, really optimistic about the season. I just hope, and like my original call to you about a month or so ago, like I was telling you with Deshaun Watson, I was telling you, I said, well, they got to prop him up. They got to do that. Yeah. And they marketing him, man. They marketing that kid. They trying to see if, like say like for an instance, right now, the Cardinals, for an instance, Jacoby, is he still holding out? I think he's still holding out.
Who, Jacoby?
So they might, he was holding out there in Arizona. Yeah, and then any injury to a team, boom, somebody might need a Watson for a year.
Yeah,
so that's what they doing, propping him up. They should do a team. And I ain't even got no worry about it. I don't worry about what no Mary, KKK, and Tony Grizzo or whatever all them other clowns in the Cleveland media. They so much of clowns. They have zero credibility with me. I give them nothing. When I click on to them, I make sure it's already pre-recorded. So when G. Bush on there, I fast forward to him. Earl on there, I fast forward to them. Them other clowns, I don't even listen to them, bro. Yeah. They don't even get my ear no more.
They don't even have no talking points no more. Their talking points are dead.
But now if one of y'all bring up one of their segments to prove a point when I'm watching y'all, I'll listen to it.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason why I do it. You know what I'm saying?
I know that you guys are using it to prove a point, but as far as me watching it, I'll just let y'all watch it. Yeah. And I'll watch it through them. I ain't giving them no extra clicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't happening. K-Fat, well, once again, man, I appreciate you taking my call, but man, I'm all about putting the best athletes on the field. And if you're gonna put the best athletes on the field, let's do it. Let's get them 3 young boys out there, Judy. Make him be the number 4. See if you can get something for him.
He said number. You ain't say number 3. You said number 4.
No, because he's not the number. Look, I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Well, I agree with you.
The best 3 receivers out there is Concepcion, Boston, and Bonham. And we all see it. And so I ain't saying nothing nobody don't know. I mean, his cat right now, he's leaning on the fact that he's a veteran on a kind of a little meaty contract still at the end, so to say. And he's trying to lean on that. But that dude, he's not him. He ain't. He's too lackadaisical in a combat sport. Yeah. And on a combat sport, you got to be an animal out there. You can't be pretty out there. even Dion was much of a showman that he was on the field. He was a dog.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you can't. I mean, he wanted this dude, man. He just ain't it, man. He just ain't it. He ain't. And I ain't got no ill will towards him. He don't make me want to watch him. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So to me, if I had to choose the first 6 receivers, I already gave you the top 3, right?
Yeah.
Then will be my 3. You know that boy that Monk brought with him from Baltimore probably gonna be on there. Wallace, he probably gonna be there. And then you definitely got to keep your second big body receiver.
Tillman, you still
like,
got
Tillman. Tillman by default.
Yeah,
you got to keep your extra big body.
Yeah,
that leaves one receiver, and I'm hoping that's Gage.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's
Larbadan.
Gage because Gage travel with Shadur everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the one person, and I'm hoping that's him.
Well, what about Thrash?
Me, man,
what about Thrash?
Man, Thrash been trashed the whole time he been there. He ain't showed nobody nothing, nowhere. Ain't nobody got no film, no highlight, no nothing to talk about no Thrash.
Gotcha.
Nothing. We ain't got no game that we can say he inserted himself and just went nothing. We have nothing to talk about him. So that's what it is. Like I said, I'm a realist, man. I just call a spade a spade. And if they turn nephew them loose and let them boys play fast and free for real, I believe they can really, really shock the NFL this year. I'm talking about shock them. Just turn the NFL upside down, a la New England last year. But they got to give nephew the freedom to just wing it.
Yeah.
Because he got all the weapons he needs. That defense ferocious. Telling you that they go. Woo, can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's always a pleasure, man. Always a great call.
Oh man, you take care of yourself, man, and give everybody the shout out to Auntie Faye. She was just trying to hang between y'all today.
Hey, Auntie Faye, boy, yeah, you know the Auntie Faye got it. She got it popping. She's a firecracker.
I already know she don't play with Auntie Faye.
Long as she got her tequila and her za, she all right.
Yeah. Well, I don't deal with the tequila problem. My is always nearby. I gotta have him. I'm a Florida boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get by.
Yeah,
and I'm on my Remy tonight.
Oh, look at you, Remy Martin.
Remy Martin and my soda pop. All right, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, man. You take care, man.
Much love.
Likewise, man.
All right. My man Kenny always coming in, dropping knowledge, man. Always dropping gems on us, man. So salute to that, man. Great call, man. If y'all enjoying the show, man, drop a 1 in the chat, man. We got 110 people in here watching this late night session live. Y'all drop a 1 in the chat. You enjoying yourself, man. Let me know what y'all sipping on, man. Y'all come on. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all sipping on, man. Y'all, I know we got grown folks in here, man. It's Saturday night, man. If you're chilling at the crib or out at the bar listening, man, look, tell me what y'all sipping on, man. Tell me what y'all sipping on, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all sipping on, man, because things get real late at night, man. And look, Bud Light, man. Hey, get you a drink. Get you a drink. We about to kick Snacks up out the chat. He in here trolling. Tell me what y'all sipping on, man. I know Auntie Faye got a nice glass of ice with that tequila. So y'all let me know what y'all sipping on, man. Y'all just sit back and relax, man. We had a great call, man. So the phone lines are still open, man. Let your voice be heard, man. Kenny always calling in, dropping gems, man. But, this is what Snacks trying to do.
They only here to cause confusion.
Snacks is only here to cause confusion. Snacks is in that FedEx truck. That's where Snacks is at. Oh, that Crown Royal. That's right, Nicole. Get on that Crown Royal. I ain't even mad at you. With the purple bag. Oh, Amber got that blueberry wine. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, man, cheers to the chat, man. Cheers to the chat. Everybody put the glasses up, man. Put your glasses up, man. Let's take a cheers for the chat, man. Cheers to the chat. Salute to the chat. Yeah. Cheers to the chat, man. Ooh, she got that Crown Royal. Snacks, man. Get out of my chat, man. You bad for the chat, Snacks. Yeah, but that was a great call, man. You know, we doing it big. I know y'all tuned into the show on Sports Life and Trill. We had a great guest today, Mark Clayton. That is Snacks boy, his partner, my friend, my ace boom coon, Mark Clayton. That's Snacks boy. Y'all see how Snacks was glazing today? You see how Snacks had to put emphasis on it? My partner, my guy, my friend, my boy. But that's what Snacks do. But yeah. But late night session. But you know, I had to come back. I had to show my face. But for people that didn't know, right? Check this out. Shout out to Snacks on the real tip, man. Snacks, actually 2 weeks ago, my son graduated. Snacks traveled all the way in town to partake in my son's graduation party after he graduated. You're on the line with K-Sap and Simply Ball Dropping. Who we got?
Now listen here now. It's your girl Auntie Faye. I need y'all to like this video. Hype this shit up. Make sure you like it first and then hype it, okay? All right.
We got Auntie Faye on the hotline, y'all.
We are giving belt to ass, okay? All year long. You hear me?
Y'all heard Auntie Faye.
Make sure y'all support the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all hype the video. Shouts out to K-Sap. Shouts Big Snacks, G Bush, everybody. We just out here, all right?
We out here. You heard what my caller said. Auntie Faye be cutting up. Auntie Faye, I got some Remy in my cup, man, in my glass. What you drinking on?
Wait, are you sipping?
Man, I'm sipping. I got it from you. I said, look, if Auntie Faye can do it on camera, I'm gonna do it on camera too.
You can be yourself. It's okay. Listen, you at home, you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You are talking to your people. We are all family over here. Sip on. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
I got it. I got it right here, Auntie Faye. I got my glass up.
I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. But I'm over here sober. I'm not sipping and I'm not on that za. Okay.
Come on, Auntie Faye. It's Saturday night, man. What's the issue?
I'm not on nothing. I'm just chilling tonight. You know, tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know.
It's going up on a Sunday?
Yeah. It's going up on a Sunday. Hey, okay.
They waiting for you to drop a live. When you going live?
Y'all know I don't like to do lives that much because I stutter. So I need to be able to edit and cut out all of the stutters.
We're not worried about the stutter. They just want to see your face. They want to hear you laugh.
Oh man. I appreciate the love, man. So much love out here. For real. But now, okay, so everybody, I have to go. I just want to call in so y'all can hear me. I love y'all. I appreciate the love. Make sure you like and hype the video.
And I appreciate
belt to ass tomorrow though, so get ready. Belt to ass.
Y'all heard that. Belt to ass. Y'all might not want to watch the video. All right. Well, they said Auntie sober? Huh?
Auntie sober.
They in the chat saying, Auntie, you sober?
Hold on, pause. I'm gonna need y'all to stop filming me because I don't drink every day. I drink like four times a week.
Hey, but look, when you come on camera,
but I'm on that side.
When you come on that camera, that's all they see. They see it.
That's not true. They see it yesterday.
Hey,
but I had coffee. See, come on now, y'all don't do me like that.
But see, the glass when you got a glass in your hand, they automatically think that it's alcohol in there.
It's liquor.
Yeah.
But listen, but listen, y'all already know when I come online, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Every time I got liquor, I always say I got liquor. So if I don't say I'm drinking, then you know I'm not sipping, right?
All right. Y'all heard that from Auntie Faye. Y'all
Can you
hear
hear me?
From me? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. They hear you in the chat too, because they
hear me in the chat?
Yeah, they wrapping you up, man. They said Auntie sober. Love you, love it. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Auntie sober. I'm not on that Zab. I'm not on nothing today, okay? So, all right, y'all. I appreciate the love, man.
All right, appreciate the call, Auntie Faye.
Okay, for sure.
All right,
Later.
much
Good
love.
night, y'all.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, there you have it, man. Auntie Faye called in, graced the presence of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Let it be known, man. Auntie ready. Yeah. Yeah, but look, hey, Amber, we got it in the cup. We got that officially Simply Ball Dropping glass, too. Mm-hmm. Certified. Yeah. But y'all know what it is, man. She said, get ready, belt the ass tomorrow. So she be dropping that heat tomorrow. So it's love around here. But yeah, man, it's some good stuff going. Auntie feeling it. Extra good. Auntie feeling extra good. Look, when she get on that tequila and that Zy, y'all in for a good show. Y'all in for a good show. But yeah, man, but this is what we do, man. We try to give the people what they want, man. We talk about things that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. But we're gonna tell you how we feel. We're gonna let it out there, man. We got callers calling in that be tuned into the show. And you got some callers that call in, man, and they let us have it because they frustrated. They need answers just as well as we need answers. But it's always great, to talk to you guys. We got 111 people in the building right now, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. Drop a like on the video, man. Please drop a like on the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And if you're looking at the show on the playback, do me a favor, man. Hype the video up. I know you only get they say it's like 3 hypes a week, but you use them on your boy KSAP, man. Hype these videos up, man, so we can push these videos out in the stratosphere, man. YouTube, sometimes YouTube be tripping, man. YouTube sometimes be cutting us down. They be cutting us low, man. But we gotta let YouTube know we coming. You know what I'm saying? So we got, like I said, man, we got over 100 and some people in the building. We should have over 100 likes on this video right now. So, man, take a moment. If you haven't liked the video, man, drop a like on the video, man. Drop a like on the video, man. Please drop a like on the video. Let's see how many likes we got on this video, man, because y'all tripping. Thought y'all was my people. Let's see here. Let's see how many likes we got on this video, man. Man, we only got 79 likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all drop a like on the video, man. Man, we got over 120 people in the building, man. Drop a like on the video, man. If you haven't, if you already dropped a like on the video, put a 1 in the chat. Look, it don't make sense, man. We got over 112 people in the building, but we ain't got 112 people chatting. That don't make sense, man. It's Saturday night, man. We got over 112 people in the building, and we ain't got 112 people chatting. That don't make sense. Where's the love at? Where is the love at? Cheap Speed, I appreciate you. Let's go and run them likes up. Look, Auntie Faye said belt the ass. But yeah, back to what I was saying about Big Snacks, man. Big Snacks came all the way up here 2 weekends ago, man. And he kicked it with the family. And look, Big Snacks, he met half my family. Big Snacks met my family that flown in from Baltimore, that flown in from Maryland, from BWI, Dulles Airport. Snacks met my dad, man. My dad is 86 years young. Snacks met my father. Snacks met my wife. Snacks met my daughters. Snacks met my son-in-law. He met my sister. He met my brothers. He met all my wife's people that came in from Orange, Texas. Big Snacks. He walked in. He got a proper introduction because as soon as he walked in, he pulled up to the crib. We was all out in the garage first. The party was in the garage. Then we walked into the inside, gave him the proper introduction. I said, hey, this is Big Snacks on the track. My son came down from upstairs. I said, son, this is Snacks. This is Big Snacks on the track. Big Snacks blessed my son with a graduation gift. Man, Snacks ate good. He drank good. We had a good time. Me and Snacks took a couple pictures, which Snacks already posted. But like I said, Snacks is the same guy that you see on camera. You're going to get that same Snacks in person. Snacks don't go nowhere without them glasses, y'all. It was dark outside and Snacks still had them glasses on. So when y'all see Snacks producing these videos with these glasses on, these sunglasses, Snacks be having them glasses on at night too. But yeah, Snacks came up and we met in person and we kicked it. We broke bread together. We had a great time, man. So shout out to Snacks if he's still in the chat. But yeah, we had a great time, man. We thought about some things that I'm kicking up, man. Thinking about, doing some traveling, doing some meeting and greeting, pulling up to a city near you, doing some meeting and greeting. But yeah. Terrence Allen said, we here with you. Yeah, appreciate you, Terrence. Appreciate you tuned in. Appreciate everybody that's in the building on this late night, man. But, we got to get back and we trying to rev things up, man. Trying to rev things up, man. We do cover the NFL. We do cover a lot of things. We cover the WNBA. Y'all see what Angel Reese did tonight? Bounced back against the Washington Mystics, 18-17. Shout out to Angel Reese. Yeah. So, man, if this is your first time, man, I'm very interested, man. If this is y'all's first time ever pulling up, man, drop a 1 in the chat, man. Drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time ever pulling up, because I see some names that came across that I ain't really seen in the chat before, unless I missed it. Also, man, we got a new website that's dropping on June the 15th. My store will be open, my merch, so you can purchase your merch. The new Simply Ball Dropping logo, shirts, everything. We got everything for you. One-stop shop, man. Oh, Angela McLean, man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you tuned in. Are you subscribed to the channel? Have you hit that subscribe button? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the community, man. Join the Simply Ball Dropping Network, man. You can join and be a part of the community for $2.99 a month. Not trying to break y'all off. Not trying to hit you over the head. $2.99 a month for memberships to get exclusive perks and discounts on all your Simply Ball Dropping attire. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody that shows love to the channel. Oh, been dropping by since 2024. Hey, you on a nice 2-year run. Appreciate you. On a nice 2-year run. That's love. Yes, indeedy, man. But look, man, I appreciate all the love that y'all shown tonight. We just wanted to come by. We wanted to have a little fun. We needed to talk about some things. Appreciate all the callers that called in. But, we always give y'all a great show, man. So we appreciate everybody that was tuned in. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everything, man. We appreciate everything, man. And, it's always a pleasure, man, when you can come in here and talk to your people and your people ride it out with you, man. But I just love everything that y'all bring to the community, man, and what y'all bring to the chat. All my moderators, man. Shout out to all my moderators, man. All the moderators that be in the building, that come in late at night and moderate the show. You got to give the moderators, a salute, man. So if you're in the chat and the moderators are there, man, give the moderators a round of applause. Yeah, Colorado, man. Colorado, Deion said, man, he gonna win this year. Deion said that bull junk he put out there last year was trash. Deion said this year it's all about winning. So I think Colorado gonna turn it around, man. They're gonna turn it around, yeah. Cheap Speed 69 said, "Oh, good, see you healthy again." Yes, indeedy. Got to be healthy, man. Yeah, give them moderators a round of applause, and also all the CU aunties in the chat, man. And like Auntie Faye said, man, continue to, bring belt to ass, and we're going to win this thing. We're going to win together. We all in this together, y'all. So I appreciate everybody that was tuned in, man. Appreciate all the love and support. And you know what I say, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And guess what, y'all? This is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.